Kevin, thank you very much. I appreciate your friendship. And if demand for parking spaces is your metric for success, then tonight is a really big hit. Nights like this, the SSA Awards, are important because they acknowledge to everybody in this room and to the community at large that hard work is working. Making it in technology is not easy. This space moves fast. Rewind to the year they started planning for these awards. Facebook was 10% the size that it is today. MySpace was bigger. There was no Apple App Store, and the first GPSs were just becoming available on mobile phones. The companies represented in this room are the agents of change. They run the gamut from small firms who are taking on the big guys who aren't letting size slow them down, to growth firms that are creating new markets. You'll hear familiar names. TBS started as a television station in 1967 that lost $1 million the first year and nearly bankrupted the owner. Look what happened. NCR, 128 years old. McKesson, 179, both creating innovation and value. And hot startups like Cloud Sherpas, AirWatch, Simplify, MD, and many others that you're going to hear tonight. As for Atlanta, as a technology center, if there was ever a question about whether we are the #1 city in America for entrepreneurs, this audience will prove that we are. All right, you know that SSA falls under the TAG umbrella, Technology Association of Georgia. It's my pleasure to introduce the president of TAG, Tino Mantella. Everybody in the room knows him. He's a player. Maybe you didn't know a little bit about his background. He is part of our community's fabric. He came to Atlanta from Chicago, where he led the National Arthritis Foundation and Chicago's YMCA. He has a master's in physical education administration. You'll see him sweating profusely after having jogged around the Synergy complex at Georgia Tech. I'm confident you can. Tino joined TAG 8 years ago this month. That's 75 years ago in internet years. And as Atlanta and the rest of the country were emerging from the dot-com bubble, the bad old days, we were scraping our knees on the bottom when Tino came to town, but the timing was very good to reinvent TAG, refine its mission, and grow. And he did. TAG is 500% bigger than it was when he took over. New services and programs are being added. The latest one is the Mobile Society, which is going on, I don't know if it's happened, but it's just about to happen. And also active in organizations like Venture Atlanta, which is coming up next month, as well as the North Fulton and the Metro Atlanta Chambers. So please, if you would, welcome the president of TAG, Tino Mantella.